who reside in them can hear what we are doing. That is the role of the karanga. That is why the woman is first.
I ngā wā o mua, days of old.
Iwa te kaima iwa I ono ki whangarei nei Ngāti FM. Mōrena e te iwi. E ara e mara.
E ara e mara. Mōrena, you're here with just myself, Phoenix, and Marcia today as Luke is off being Luke. And Marcia's got like a bit of a horsey voice, like she's been doing hakas all weekend.
Yeah, I have. Just not at Kavaka.
She's doing haka for LAB out on the stage. Yeah.
Let's just say, I just want to say kia ora to everybody that got to LAB in Tamaki because you happened to make the last concert before Red Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, ka roha hoki ki ngā hunga One Love. Apparently the new name is called now None Love.
Oh, None Love.
Oh, so much sympathy. No, but huge shout out to LAB. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Catch Fire was my favorite.
Oh, sick.
I didn't even know if they were on.
Yeah.
Until we got there and I was like, I think it's because I know, they did Reggae Revival and then it's over.
Yeah. I would have had, because I don't know any LAB songs, but I know heaps of Catch a Fire songs just because of sheer volume of times you've heard it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them myself, but I've heard their music so much that I know all their songs.
No.
So I would have been in there. Yeah. You would think
seriously, all of it. And then even songs that you didn't think you knew, know.
Yeah.
Maybe looking back though, maybe I didn't know. But my voice told everybody else otherwise.
Yes. If you didn't already know, Marcy did a haka tautoko for LAB after their show.
It was actually one.
Oh,
we could hear it in the distance. It was like,
God was their haka.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised at LAB too, because there were some songs that I was like, they sing this.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm old.
No, I know. They've got amazing music. Obviously, LAB is amazing, but I just don't listen to their music myself, so I don't know their words unless I hear their songs. Other people playing it or through the radio or whatever. I don't personally listen.
Yeah.
Don't come at me, Fana. If you're in the comment sections, don't come at me. Yes, I know.
I feel you, because I think even I think I'm showing my age too, because as a teenager,
28,
just always headphones on, listening to music.
Yeah.
Now it's only if someone else is playing it all,
Yeah. I at any time, if I'm putting on music, you can guarantee that it's 90s or 2000s R&B. Yeah. Every time. It doesn't matter where I am or what activity I'm taking part in.
Fitness. Slow jams.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm at the gym and I get to choose music, R&B, slow jams. Parties, I'm putting on slow jams. I've got a couple of mates who are the same vibes too. So we can be at parties and everyone else is playing, either hip hop or reggae, and me and my bro are like, nah, man, boom, R&B, we're singing to the top of our lungs. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they are. And everyone's like, what is going on? This is making me fall asleep. I'm like, nah, man, this is it.
This is it.
I've only just branched out into new R&B. I've got a couple of playlists that people have put me on to. Of new neo soul R&B.
I was going to say I didn't even know the artist. I want to say someone and then you'll be like, no, J. Cole, Drake. I don't know. I didn't even know their songs.
Yeah, nah. So I've only just got put onto that, and there's some real mean music, man. So that's cool. Good vibe.
Yes. But it does feel a little bit Monday-itis today.
Yeah, it does.
Gotta say, it's only week 2. Kika.
Well, this morning, it was out of it because it was one of those mornings where I couldn't find anything, and so my alarm went off, and I was like, sweet, my alarm went off. I stopped it, and then I felt like I blinked, and I looked at my time, and it was 20 to 7. I was like, what happened? I just pushed snooze on the thing.
I dreamed that I was up and I was ready and we're having a great show.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I went to leave the house and I forgot my iPad. And then, where was my shoes? Those are not the shoes I want to wear.
Okay, no, you really did have them. Yeah. And so I was just it's just feeling like that. You're really going through it.
That's right.
Anyway, it's iwi. Nau Mai hoki mai ki tēnei hōtaka. Haere, mara, we're here till 9 o'clock. And today, of course, we've got all our wāanga. Haere, mara, very shortly, I will see what the wheel spins for us. He anō I tēnei wā ki anga whakarunga, tō tātou te tiro. I was going to few ki Luke. Engari, but he's off doing Luke things now. Actually, he's got like an infection. I don't know if I should say.
Well, because he had an operation, eh? So he had an operation on his knee, and I think like they're real common operation, like scars and that are real common to get infections. Yeah.
Yeah. When he said that, he's got an infection on his knee, and it doesn't sound nice.
Nah, sounds like ooh, stay away.
Yeah, please. And also, Tiwi, yes, it's just the lost voice. I haven't got a cold or a sore throat. It's just the lost voice. Engari, ki ngā tā,
She got the Omari on.
Tohu huarere. It's cloudy with light rain today and northeasterlies hikama. We got a high of 23 dropping to a low of 19. Ki ngā tai o whangarei. Last tide was low tide, which is now actually low tide. Right now, next tide is high tide at 1:15 this afternoon.
Yes. And then we are going to look at our sexy maramataka. Are you going to sing it with no voice and no Luke? Or should I just...
It won't be as sexy.
I'll just play this.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. It goes into a bit of a beat. I'll rap it. Hey,
yes.
yeah.
Hey. I was ready.
Same. In my mind, I was. I was like, yeah, if I could, I would kill it.
I can.
But I cannot. All right.
What is that?
I got to turn it down again. Tēnā nō tātou. I don't think this is the one.
No. It's the one for rapping.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Today is Tangaroa phase. Hey, give it up like a race. What does that mean? I don't know.
Keep going, bro.
Yeah. Kore te piri ki Tangaroa. Keep it on day, all day. What I say, hey.
All the bays. Check them out because it's Tangaroa phase. Hey!
Yeah. Kore te piri ki Tangaroa. It
sounds like Tangaroa phase, but then it sounds like don't piri ki Tangaroa.
Like it's like, yes, it's Tangaroa phase, but engari, hold your horses. We're not quite there yet. A good day from midday to sundown, a productive period for taking eels. Most foods are plentiful. And then it says historically energy levels are low.
Oh, kia ora.
So we're not quite, I think, it is the start of the Tangaroa phase, but not quite there yet.
Not quite get your diving gears and get out there.
Yeah, not quite get your diving gears out, but it is like still, kore te piri ki Tangaroa is still a good opportunity to get in the water.
Yeah.
You know, like
and it's still warm, so get in the water.
The water's so warm, it's crazy.
Yes.
So still a good chance. Be in on under the water, you know, use it. I heard this kōrero and I shared it with some workmates. Yes. And so it talks about like if you need to like let stuff go, you know, if you're trying to like, you know, 2022 and all of that, if you've got some stuff from 2021 you just want to throw away, then it's a good time to do it on the outgoing tide and let the outgoing tide
makes sense.
Take all your rubbish out with you. Yeah. And it's also good.
Poor tides, they get it all.
Yeah. The Hina and the moon, they're responsible for all of it. Here, have this, have it.
Yeah.
So Tangaroa, on the outgoing tide, throw away all your rubbish. But then the same can be said about high tide. If you're trying to manifest good stuff, then you manifest it on the high tide and let the tide bring it into you.
Kia ora.
Yes. I've done it a couple of times where you just sit, you know, at low tide or on the outgoing tide, sit on the edge of the water. And you're kind of like meditation or whatever you want to call it. Noho puku starts, you know, when you start and then it ends once the water's gone past you. And that's real nice. But like it's because you don't know how fast the tide's going to go. It could take like 10 minutes. It could take like 2 haere. But that's,
that's still nice. It's cleansing.
That's the process.
I've been in a ceremony called haere in Hawaii.
A what?
With haere. It's like haere.
Oh, no. What, you been to a
ceremony.
Oh, ceremony. Oh, you been to a ceremony.
Shmoni. One of shmonis. Called haere. And we did get to Te Taha Moana. But they use the sun, like the rising of the sun, to do that kind of same effect.
Yeah, mean.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Kia ora
outgoing
tātai
tide, throw away your rubbish. Ingoing tide, manifest the good stuff. I just want to read this comment here from Auntie Maud. Good to hear you both this morning. Ahakoa kei te krokitanga a masia.
Hey, te kriki tuku. Hey, ko tai mai a masia, te turekoi.
Yeah.
Heo anō e te ui koera ngā tohu huarere mō tēnei wā. Yeah, e ara e mara will be next. Kia au tonu mai.
Young boy ain't no more.
Kia tonu mai whānau we have Stan Walker with new takeover. Kaua huri ki te ana ki ngā te hini
I was
FM.
alone, all I had was just me and myself, and I did it. And nobody's business. Now you want it.
Nah, you sound like the sisters.
Yeah. What's the sister's name?
I can't remember.
Sorry, onliners, remember you don't get to listen to the song because of copyright stuff.
Yeah, you don't get to listen to the music, you just get to hear Marcia and I.
Have reverting conversations.
Feel free to ask any questions.
Yeah, actually.
Or throw some suggestions out there for what game you want to see us play on the Ara e Mara.
Kia ora. And we'll put it in the spinning wheel.
No, that's right. Yeah. You don't actually get to decide.
If we don't like it, we spin again.
Man, my raffle went fast as.
Yeah.
I was like, should have done 100.
Nah, that's right.
Yeah.
Not putting your comment on to snap. It's cax.
Yeah, I actually sound like the sisters. The twins. What are their names?
I want to say Salma.
Yes, one is Selma.
Yeah.
Selma and Farah. Yeah.
Salma and... Come on. Who was it? Oh, Nifa. I just saw Nifa now. Gee. Went to Wine and Wong's. It's a restaurant in Tamaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Wine and Wong.
Yeah.
I hope it's owned by Asians.
Yeah, right. And Wine and Wong's.
Yeah.
It's like there's one in Newmarket Viaduct, there's one in Queenstown. Hard. Salma and Patricia.
Oh,
Patty.
Patty.
Yeah. Patricia, what an old guy.
That is the old name. That's my sister-in-law's name, but we all just call her Trish.
Oh.
Well, everyone calls her Trish. I call her Pat because she hates it.
Kia ora, Pat.
Kia ora, Pat. That's Pat. Marcin Jan, aka Marcin. Accurate.
You must be Marge then. And look, this is Homer.
This is VIP access you're getting, guys.
Ooh. We will do the wheel to forward sound. Yeah, mana.
20 seconds. Oh, my fitness pal's telling me to weigh myself today. I'm like, shut up, fitness pal. 3 seconds.
You don't know. Iwa te kaima iwa I ro ono ki whangarei nei Ngāti Hine FM. Mōre nei tiwi. You're listening to Phoenix. And it's currently 26 minutes past 7 o'clock. You know what that means? Do you?
Do we?
It means we're on the radio here till 9 o'clock. Those of you online, you get to listen to us on air, of course, and backstage. Unfortunately, we can't play the music online anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't play it from the start, but we thought we'd take on Facebook.
Pursued. Yeah.
And Facebook one. Heoi anō kua tai tātou ki te wāhanga kia kōwhiri ai I te kēmu e ara e mara.
Te wira.
Yes. Okay, spin the wheel.
Te wira. Te wira. Te wira.
There we are. What are we playing today? Oh, I'm thinking about. We are going to play very shortly. I'm thinking about, according to Te Wira. It's telling us that we need to play, I'm thinking about, because
Yes.
Luke's not here.
Yeah.
And it's Luke's favorite game.
Exactly.
Sometimes
till we
it's
don't
only
hear.
funny because of how terrible he is at it.
Yeah, now we're just going to be too good.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's just going to go on in ages. Like, why you keep telling us what you're thinking about? This is stupid.
So out there, another chance for us to wake up.
We need it. It's Monday.
Yeah, hard. Who else is having who started their Monday? Great. We want to hear
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, probably Tista. She's probably already been to
Yes,
the F45
she
twice.
has it. No.
She probably did F45 2 times
Yeah,
already.
yeah. No, not the double ups. Not on a Monday.
Speaking of LAB, you were there
Yes.
on the weekend. How was it? Tell us about it.
Oh, it was great. There was heaps of people. And at first I was like, oh, is this going to be, too close
Yeah.
or whatever. But it was actually quite spacious.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we had a great posse just to the right of the stage, close, but not in the pit
Yeah.
or anything. Could sit down, could spread out,
Yeah, nice.
could line
'Cause
dance.
Omicron's in the community, so hopefully someone there didn't have it.
The likelihood of someone not having it there.
Yeah, pretty
pretty
small.
low.
Yeah, actual.
So, what do you know?
So yeah.
Yeah. Tādia te wae te wi ka kite hioe anō. Yeah, no, great concert. And a huge shout out to Paula Wetere.
Oh,
Who, because I already had tickets, but who hooked us, our crew up with some more tickets.
Oh, yes.
And because, I don't know, I think they just got hoha with the online process.
Oh,
And
okay.
then they went down here and they're like, hey. And your mum was like, are you going? Here's some tickets. I was like,
yeah, because
hey.
mum messaged me. She was like, oh, mum was talking to me. She goes, do you know anyone who needs LAB tickets? Do you want LAB tickets? I was like, I don't want LAB tickets. But and then she was like, is Marcia going? I was like, yeah, I think they're going already. But yeah, obviously they still.
Yeah, well, we had a mate who was like our Uber driver because she wasn't coming. And then
oh, yeah.
she's like, and she was going to One Love. And she's like, oh, no, I thought I'd leave this one out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, there's a ticket.
Oh, me. Oh, that's good. Well,
and
speaking
then,
of.
As soon as that Panui, that One Love got cancelled, she's like, it was a sign.
Free ticket equals One Love's about to be cancelled. When was One Love supposed to be?
This weekend coming.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Aroha to None Love.
Might have to have our own One Love in the studio.
Yeah, in the studio. Yeah, we'll dedicate the show before One Love on the Friday to just reggae music, even though I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
We'll play reggae
and Butter Styles.
Yeah.
Win a chance to One Love in the studio.
No reira whānau, speaking of LAB, we have LAB coming up right now with Controller. Still to come, we have Keihia Rākoe by Uru Whetū. That's one of my favorites. And Huro from Maimoa, Engari.
Yeah, that one.
Right now we have LAB, Controller. Ko huri ki te hana ki ngā Tihini FM. My name's Phoenix.
And backstage.
We should jump on Twitch.
Is there like Switcher?
Nah, it's just another. That's where most people have their live accounts these days.
Oh yeah.
It's just.
I have no idea what Twitch is.
It's just all for live streaming.
Oh, true.
But yeah, have a look. We'll have a look. I was thinking too. We should just go live from our personal pages too.
Yeah, I mean more is more.
Yeah. Can you chuck it on now?
No, nah.
While it's on or nah?
Nah, you have to do it at the start when you put the link up thing. We'll do it.
I've got heaps of
I got so much friends. My fan base is huge.
That will watch it.
Yes. Yep, how come we don't hear the musical ads anymore? Well, the music copyright stuff on Facebook doesn't allow us to stream the music through Facebook. So all the copyright fees and Te Māngai Pāho fees get paid for the radio, but anything streaming on Facebook is not allowed. And so that's why you get cut off or will be put on mute. So that's why you get to listen to us.
Yeah, it's VIP access. Really, you're so lucky. I'm just watching TikTok.
So interesting. But all the other radio stations do this too. and they literally still just do whatever until the next song comes on. But again, feel free to ask us questions or suggestions on to how to run a show. No. How to get my voice back? Pretty sure it's don't talk.
That's funny. This is text from this guy's screenshot of the text he sent to his girlfriend. See you later, love you. And this is from his girlfriend. It says XXX. And then the boyfriend says, love you too. And then the girlfriend says, babe, it would mean a lot to me if you'd put some X's at the end of your replies. And then he goes, okay, love you too, Donna, Jackie, Karen, and Becky.
And that's how it ended. Yeah, that's a good boyfriend. It's a good sense of humor. Love you too, Becky, Donna.
Yeah, it would only be funny though if you use like made up names.
Yeah. Not actual. Where's Wally? Luke. Luke is he's got some infection on his knee. Hasn't been washing his hands.
And we're gonna put knee in like
Yeah.
quotation on his knee.
It affects his radio voice. Nah, jokes. Couldn't hear the joke. I couldn't.
Nah, I missed it.
Oh, yeah, because you can't really hear. Maybe I need to turn on your mic.
Oh, it's for myself. 20 seconds.
What is it? I got it, eh? No,
Thinking about
I'm thinking about it. You start.
I don't know why I'm hitting it with the groove voice. That's what it sounds like.
Iwa te kai mai iwa I ratahi tuatu I he kurangi morena e te iwi. Out e mana, it's currently 25 minutes to 8 o'clock, and you're here with Marcy and Phoenix. Horeko Luke, I te mea, his knee surgery is, is not, his knee's not bad, but it's got a little bit of an infection.
Yeah.
So he said, no, thank you, stay home.
Yeah, that's often the case with surgeries and the stitches and stuff like that. It always happens
Yeah.
for some reason.
And
Anyway,
also,
whānau.
wash your knee.
Anyway, kua tai tātou ki tēnei wahanga e kia ne kia.
ora e moro! Chance for us to wake up the roro. And the winner spat out our game for today. And it's I'm thinking about.
Yep, that's right. So the way it works is that we say a word, and then you have to drop a clue that rhymes with that word, eh?
Kia ora.
That's the one?
Think so.
I'm thinking about.
Patua matu.
All right, here we go. So I'm thinking about the chair.
Okay.
Do I got to do a clue too?
Yeah, as another clue, and then I'm like, nah, that's chair. Oh, no.
No, I start
I'm
chair.
hot.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm chair.
Okay. Are you thinking about that thing where I look at you?
No, that's stare. I'm chair. I'm talking about the thing on your head.
No, that's hair. I'm chair. I'm talking about the word where you manaki someone.
No, that's care. I'm chair. I'm talking about when you show your naked butt.
No, that's bear. I'm chair. I'm talking about when you cover up your naked butt.
No, that's wear. I'm chair. I'm talking about when you sizzle your steak.
No, that's sear. I'm chair. I'm talking about I'm talking about that big grizzly thing over there.
No, that's bear. I'm cheer. I'm talking about when the clouds move and the sky is.
Clear. No, that's clear. I'm cheer. I'm talking about when you need to be planned and prepped.
No, that's prepare. I'm cheer. I'm talking about like where evil person hides its laboratory.
No, that's lair. I'm chair. I'm talking about when I can't really listen or comprehend something, or maybe can't really. It's to do with listening, and you're so far away, so I can't really.
No, that's here. I'm cheer. I'm talking about what Bambi is.
No, that's there. I'm chair. I'm talking about um that when the sun's in your eyes, and you're driving.
Oh no, that's glare. I'm cheer. I'm talking about Boo's sister.
No, that's Blair. I'm Chair. I'm talking about that witch from America.
No, that's Blair. Cheer. I'm talking about I'm talking about the big version of a deer with the big horns.
Oh my gosh. That's a big deer.
Yeah, it is.
Actual,
Yeah, the big deer with the big horns.
that's a snare?
No, close.
I have no
close.
idea.
Very very
It's-
close.
Oh, that's a steer.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Chair. I'm talking about, I had one and I forgot it, but it was something eyes for a straight guy.
No, that's queer. I'm cheer. I'm talking about what Timon is.
Oh no, that's a mare cat. I'm Chair. I'm talking about
Oh, yeah, I got one.
yeah. Ooh, I'm talking about nothing.
Yes.
Damn.
I had one more too. I'm talking about when I feel very frightened.
Oh no, that's scare.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. I was like, Zia, we are already done that. We are.
Yeah. Nice.
We are to
Alright.
party.
Okay, one more you start.
All right. I am Mike.
Are you talking about that thing you ride with two wheels?
No, that's a bike. I'm Mike. I'm talking about the thing that I love doing in the mountains when I walk.
Oh no, that's hike. I'm bike. I'm talking about where I say something, but it was a trick.
Oh no, that's a trick.
Yeah, it was a trick. So I'm like, yeah, I say something like, "Here's $100, but it's a trick."
Oh no, that's psych. I'm Mike. I'm that thing that you do on Facebook when it's something you agree with.
Ah, no, that's like I'm Mike. I'm talking about um. Oh no. can't- Oh no. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I got none. I had one
Yes.
more, but it's probably
Yeah,
it's not-
same.
Yeah.
Starts with a D.
Yeah.
As soon as I said Mike, I was like, there's only one other option
yeah,
I
yeah.
can think of.
Starts with a D, but
Here we
that's
go.
a derogatory term, and we
Kia
don't
ora.
use that here.
Hard.
Anyway.
We'll say it once. Pike. No.
Oh, that's one though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn. White. Like. No. Hike. We
Anyway,
did it all
Whānau,
with jokes.
that was our Iare Amara for the morning. I just like while we're here, I read this joke and because Auntie Pauline didn't hear it.
Let's say, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's not really a joke. It was a text conversation that I saw on TikTok between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, or I'm
Yeah.
assuming a couple between a couple. And the conversation goes, it's like, "Love you, babe." This is from the wife. "Love you, babe. XXX. Kiss, 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 or whatever. Hug, hug, hug. Love you, babe. XXX." And then the husband says, "Love you too." And then the wife says, "Babe, it would really mean a lot to me if you put some X's at the end of your message." And he goes, "Okay then, Donna, Rebecca, and Ashley."
Let me tell you.
that-
Kia ora.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
If that, like, I would, as the husband, I would be so proud of that joke.
Yeah,
Sending
Hannah.
it, like I would be
Yes.
laughing my head off as I'm sending it.
Yes, but as the wife or partner, don't send that. Like it would mean more exes. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta love you too. Keep going.
Yeah, actual,
You don't need that
actual.
and exes.
And
Just to show you care.
yeah, just to
Where's
show
the
you,
exes?
I'm very yeah, true. As the wife, don't ask him to say XXX.
Yeah.
Like if
Because
you
that is the
Yeah.
reply that
you
anyone
should get
send. Yeah.
exactly. If you ask for that and that's the reply you get, you deserved it because
Exactly.
you already got to love you. Like, come on, what's X's? X's mean nothing. It's just a little letter.
Big X, little X. Big kiss,
Hey,
little kiss.
little hug, little kiss. I get to sleep by myself. It's fantastic. Anyway, whānau kua hoki tātou ki te mito o te rohe. You're here with myself, Phoenix, and Marcia this morning because
That's
Luke
right.
is off with the pakaru ni. So it's just the two of us this morning at 7:43 a.m. And we're about to listen to Uru Whetu of Kei a Rākoe.
It's a banger.
Kei a Rākoe.
Luke.
E te ruka, Kei a Rākoe. Nō reira, kau huri ki te hana ki Ngati Hini FM. This is a banger.
Hey.
Oh, but you in the audience don't get to hear it. Ngati Hini
We can
FM.
sing it too. Kei a Rākoe. Kei a Rākoe karapu. Topical news or forward slash topical news and then topical news.
I'm minting for those dances this weekend.
Yeah, so that maybe you can talk about that. Explain it to everybody. What is all these pictures? What is all of this?
Let's do it. Anyone in the comments want to know about NFTs? Probably not.
You want to. Yeah, that's what you can do online is also go to our online what do you call it, broadcast from ngātinfm.co.nz. Then you can listen to the whole lot, us, all the audio,
Yeah, true.
and watch us if you wanted to.
Yeah. ngātinfm.co.nz. There's two options too. One is for people on Android phone and one for people who are on iPhone. So make sure you choose the right one, otherwise it won't work.
Hopefully one of them. I tried, still doesn't work. You go back for the ads now. Lucky you guys. Ads.
The most important thing you can do is to get your booster as soon as you're eligible. If you test positive when Omicron is in the community, your whole household will need to isolate until everyone is fully recovered. Talk to neighbours, friends, and whānau about helping each other by delivering food and necessities. Have medicines like paracetamol and throat lozenges at home. Find out more at covid19.govt.nz.
We are navigating a lot of changes here in Te Tai Tokerau, and for some of us, our lives are much busier these days, and it shows on the roads. So Waka Kotahi is reviewing the riskiest speed limits in Aotearoa. Around 600 people are killed or seriously injured in speed-related crashes on our roads in Aotearoa each year. Let's aim for zero, with Waka Kotahi committed to keeping us safe. Go to www.nzta.govt.nz to find out more and take care on the roads.
Parents and caregivers can now get their 5 to 11-year-olds immunised against COVID-19. Find out more at bookmyvaccine.nz or call the COVID Vaccination Healthline on 0800 28 2926.
Finding it hard to get by? If times are tough or unexpected costs come up, Work and Income may be able to help, even if you're working. Use Work and Income's online eligibility guide to find out what support is available to you and your family. To check what you might get, go online to check.msd.govt.nz. That's check.msd.govt.nz.
Iwa te kama iwa ira ono ki whangarei nei Ngāti Hine FM. Currently 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. You're with myself, Marcia and Phoenix here till 9 o'clock. And very shortly we're going to get into our topical news and start talking about these things called NFT.
Yes, we are getting into a little bit of topical news coming up shortly, like Marcy was saying. And then we're going to dive into NFTs. So if you don't know what NFTs are, but you've been hearing a little bit of kōrero about it. You've been like seeing stuff on social media or cryptocurrency. And what is a crypto? I thought that was a gang. What are we talking about?
Crypto wallets, whatever.
Crypto wallets, MetaMask. If you're hearing all that jargon and you want to know what it, a little bit about what it is, we're going to be talking about that very, very shortly.
Ai, no reira ke au Tony Mai, but first here's Huro with Mai Moa. Ngāti Hine FM. Yeah. How much time have we got? Yeah, 6 minutes.
And you're straight into the new.
Yeah, so maybe if we find like a 2-minute song, around about that, 2-3 minute song, then we can speak for 2-3 minutes.
Any requests, guys? Any requests? No.
Mai Moa. Morena. Got like 3 random comments from YouTube watchers.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. But obviously from Waihi ki atu. Crowded, don't dream it's over. No, I don't know. Okay. Tairua Torifa. Mai Moa.
You won't play the whole thing anyway.
Yeah. No.
You should just forward that again. I feel like we need a little bit more time to talk about it, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll do one of the headlines in, and then we'll talk about NFTs next hour. Just because we've got about 2 minutes.
One other headline?
Oh, headlines. Just any. I'll go one.
Cody Rock. Who is that? What? 10. I'll bring us in.
Yep.
Iwa te kauma iwa iro no ki whangarei nei, iwa te kauma iwa ira tahi tua atu I Hukurangi Morene, tiwi o here with the crew, just myself, Phoenix and Marcia this morning as Luke is off gallivanting. No, he's not doing much gallivanting actually because his knee is pakaru. So Luke's out away today, so it's just us here. Karaka tainua ki te iwa karaka.
Aye. Tika. And we're going to cross live to myself out on the streets of Whangarei for your local news or your headlines. I'm going to start off with just a quick one. You're into Marvel, eh? Marvel.
Oh, I love Marvel.
Marvel vs. DC.
Yep.
Marvel hands.
Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of, yeah. Marvel.
Well, lucky news at Tiwi o Aotearoa. One of the worst Marvel films is coming back to Aotearoa.
Oh, Green Lantern?
Daredevil. Yeah, Green Lantern.
Oh, no, that was
bad,
DC.
Eh?
Was it Marvel or DC?
Nah,
no,
that's DC. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you stay with it.
Daredevil. That's
Daredevil.
Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's coming to the shores of Aotearoa again
To be filmed?
to do a sequel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A sequel?
Yeah.
Same actors?
Same actors.
Oh, wow.
You know it.
That's very interesting.
It is.
It's interesting because the Daredevil who's in the Marvel series right now
is passed. Nah,
Matt Murdock, the guy who's playing Matt Murdock at the moment, he had a cameo in the last Spider-Man movie. So
what does he look like?
Not
like,
Ben Affleck.
no, but like, was he in like all the Avengers movies?
Nah, he hasn't.
I was just
been.
gonna say, like,
No, so,
I don't know who that character is.
So how Disney has all the little mini series of Marvel series.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a Daredevil on Disney.
Yes.
On Netflix.
Maybe I've got the Ben Affleck part wrong, but Jennifer Garner is coming back.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying because
maybe
he just
he's
showed
coming
up
back
in
with
Spider-Man.
Jennifer Lopez.
He just showed up in Spider-Man, which means usually that means they're gonna make the movie.
They sort of give a glimpse of what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So
did you think that when you seen him?
Well, you see him and you go, "Oh, he's there." So what does that mean? Does that mean he's going to get his own movie soon, or
did he show up in the actual movie, or did he show up in that last part?
They showed up in the actual movie.
Oh,
he was. Have you seen it, Spider-Man?
Yes.
He was the lawyer. You know the lawyer, and he catches the apple. And he's blind.
Yeah.
That's Daredevil on the series.
He's blind.
Yeah, Matt Murdock. He plays. So that's what I was thinking. Oh, he must be getting his own movie soon, or he's coming.
You're on.
They don't bring him in for nothing anyway.
No. Ite koe, ite mea, kei te hoki mai. Te hoki ngā mai o Daredevil, and hopefully it's going to be better. Surely, because they've been cracking it, eh?
Oh, yeah. Hard out. I think, was that Daredevil filmed? I don't know if it was filmed by Marvel Studios, though.
Ah, gee.
I don't know.
Well, now, surely it should be. And because it's in Aotearoa, you just want Taika on it.
Yeah.
Because he makes all the Marvels way better.
Yeah.
So that was one of the headlines for today. And the other one was, imagine being a, what do you call it, mower company, going to mow the lawns, sweet as, that's a typical job. Wow. Auckland Council could face 25k bill after someone mowed 8,000 native plants.
Oh,
and they probably just did the karakia from Ngāti Whātua last week.
How did you do that?
I don't know. It's just like this huge field, and they mowed over it. Maybe there was.
Maybe they were
maybe they're literally tiny seeds.
Yeah.
8,000. 25k later.
Stay in touch, council.
Yeah. Here's my invoice for 150. Here's our bill for 25k. Thank you.
Yeah. You just killed the last Cody's. No.
Ai, karoha hoki. That's our headlines. More headlines coming your way next hour, as well as info about NFTs and cryptocurrency and all that.
We're going to be talking NFTs and cryptocurrency finance, so keep it locked. We have news from Wātea, and then we're going to be talking more. Nō reira, kia au tonu mai, ngā te Hene FM.
My whole life has changed since you came in.
Could play something on
Playing on the news. You guys want to listen to the news?
those ones. While we're not listening to the music, we'll play Taringa podcast.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Honestly, I think people would rather hear that.
I don't think you have a problem with copyright. So random Hebrews for you.
Yeah.
Like, who has a problem with this copyright? No. Oh, my neck. Actually, a song that we haven't sung for a while. Only corner.
Te rongoa ārai ma te kowhiori, tuatahi, tuarua, tuatoru rānei.
Ka puare ngā kuaha o te whare o Torongare mai i te iwa ki te whā, mane ki te praere.
Me he mea he āwanga e pātai rānei au, haere ki www.nhht.co.nz.
Waia mai ki kore waru kore kore, rua whetū rua, whā waru, whā rua.
Wananga.ac.nz.
Do you want to learn te reo Māori? Te Whare Wānanga o Awanuiarangi offers te pōkai tahi reo programs from beginners to advanced levels. Nau Mai, haere mai. Take your te reo Māori journey with us. Awanuiarangi, rukuhia te mātauranga. Study with us.
Wananga.ac.nz.
If it's 4 months since your second shot, it's now time to get your free booster. Getting a booster is the best way to protect you and your whānau from COVID-19 variants like Omicron. So book your booster today at bookmyvaccine.nz.
Mai te hurihanga o kāwharu ki te pēpairangi. Ngāti Hine FM.
Mai te hurihanga o kāwharu, ai, ki te peo whairangi me te hokianga. Ngā tine FM, haere e mara. You're here with the crew, Marcia and Phoenix, 2/3 of our full crew as Luke, of course, is recovering with his knee surgery, post-operation
Issues.
haps. Here we are here, hour 2, and we're going to check out our local weather.
Let's go.
Ki ngā tohu huarere o whangarei, it's cloudy, and we can see that with light rains at times, northeasterlies, a maximum high of 23 degrees, dropping to a low of 19 degrees, which means it's still pretty warm.
Yep.
And we've got 91% humidity, as Luke likes to say. It's going to be moist. Ki ngā tai o whangarei, low tide kicked off at 7 o'clock. Well, it's lowest at 7 this morning. High tide will be at its highest at 20 past 1 this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Aye.
And then speaking of our tides, we're changing it up today because Luke's not here for our Maramataka segment. So we're gonna like Marcia and I are gonna wrap it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brought her in.
I'm just gonna say A.
Yes. Feel the
We're
beat.
here
Just feel
in
the
the
rhythm.
studio.
Feel the beat. Yeah. We're about to wrap the Maramataka. Hey.
Weku.
Yes, here we go. Maramataka, what it say about that? I don't know what it say, but we're about to find out about
Maramataka with no pucker. Because that's caca.
Hey. So, what is it? Today is kore kore, ki tangaroa. Not a good day for fishing or hunting or gathering. So keep you at home.
Yes. Hey. Kore kore ki tangaroa. Hey. Means don't go close.
Yeah.
Just take your time. Maybe tomorrow. That didn't even rhyme. But I did that time.
Yeah.
Because I got some time. About to drop this heat for Maramataka.
Hey, Maramataka, what's happening, brother? I don't know what it is, Tangaroa Baka.
Hey, whole lot of stuff. Hey, we're not gonna fuss.
Yes, I thought you were gonna say bluff.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
That'd be good to have some heaps of bluff with your stuff.
Yes, kore kore ki piriki Tangaroa. Gonna be a raw day. Energy is low. So hang with your bro at home. Don't go to work. Tell the boss.
Took a turn like the tides.
Tell the boss. Got a cough. Yeah. Got a cough.
Got
now
the
I'm
cron.
on. Might be Omicron.
If you do, stay at home, be safe. If you don't, hey, get a booster. 2 shots or cuts.
Yes. Hey, if you do have a cough, don't be late. Isolate.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And your mate.
And
Not your mate. Isolate.
We took a turn, but it is.
I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but that was fun. So it is Maramataka. It is kore kore. Kore kore piri ki tangaroa. Energy levels are low. Not a good day. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory, whānau. Kore kore piri ki tangaroa. Don't grab anything. Stay away. But tangaroa phase is in its beginnings. So you will have an opportunity to get in the ocean, do the motion, locomotion.
And bring ngā hua ki 5 Walton Street.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun.
Very shortly, we're going to get... Scoobity bop bop.
We're finished rapping. You don't have to.
We're going to get into NFTs.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
what's
are.
that all about? And there's a huge hype that's been building just in the last month or few weeks.
For this particular NFT, there's a bit of hype building. Yep. But NFTs have been kind of like gaining a bit of traction over the last year, maybe.
But if you don't even know what it's all about, well, then kia tonu mai.
Yes. Are we going to talk about it now or after this?
Nah, after.
Oh, yeah. So, NFTs coming up soon. So, Whānau, if you're that person, you're like, I've heard the terms NFTs or you've heard all these random words get thrown around. We will be talking about that very, very shortly. And hopefully, you know,
it's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right. All right, whānau, go tonu mai for that kōrero. But before that, because LAB was just on, they're going to play again with All Right.
It's going to be all right with LAB.
Go tonu mai, ngā te Hene FM. It is 8:13 a.m. You're here with Phoenix and Marcia till 9 o'clock.
Kia mana.
Go tonu mai. Said that already. We've got this thing here. It says, why does the word fridge have the letter D in it, but the word refrigerator doesn't?
Oh. Why is that?
Yeah.
Refrigerator. It's got the same sound.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
No.
Weird.
Yeah.
We should do a spelling bee. I think I'd be semi-okay. No, I'll be cucks. Oh.
The disturbances in the area. When Kawati heard of this news and all the anger in the area, he set out to be the peacemaker and bring peace to that area, the peace from Waihomio to Poroti. Once again, hence the naming of the whare tupuna, Maungarongo.
Maungarongo.
Ngā marae o te kāinga, a place I like to call home.
He mea tautoko
nā te māngai.
Iwa te kaimai iwa I rono ki whangarei nei ngā Teen FM. You're with Massey and Phoenix. It's 8:15 and we're here till 9 o'clock. Haere mara. Right now we're talking about NFTs.
NFTs, that's right, whānau. We are going to talk about NFTs. So, for those of you who don't know,
Yeah.
NFT is a non-fungible token. So you would have heard about cryptocurrency and things like that. Terms like NFT, terms like cryptocurrency, terms like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, other coins. You would have heard, like, surely at some point in time,
Surely.
you would have heard about those things. So cryptocurrency essentially is a digital currency that's attached to a business. So it's not just a random digital amount of money that's just floating into the that's what I think people think it is. It's like, how's that got any worth? What? But it's a digital currency that's attached to a business or attached to something, so you can use it, in those spaces. That's how it gains its value.
In an online space.
In an online space, yeah. But NFT is I guess like a digital representation of shares. So if you've ever bought shares in the share market, like a percentage of a business, or so like what's a New Zealand business, Fisher and Paykel or something.
Yeah.
So you buy shares into that business, and you buy 1% of shares or something. I don't know. Essentially, an NFT is a digital artistic version of that.
Right.
So you're buying into a business or a brand, but as the representation of you buying into that brand, you get this digital artwork.
Yes. So it's like buying art.
Yeah. So because people think it's just art. They're like, wow, people spending like hundreds of $1,000s on this little piece of art that I can screenshot. Like I can screenshot that if I wanted to. And you can. You can screenshot it to have the picture.
Yeah.
But you don't get
the picture
what comes with that.
Yes, which is that business share, or share.
It's the share, and it's the share into what you're buying into. So you're buying into. So most successful NFTs have a utility attached to them. So attached to it could be access to exclusive places that only you can go
Right.
if you have genuinely bought the NFT. So there might be business opportunities or social opportunities or chances to buy things for cheaper because you own this NFT, and or you're buying into shares of a business, like I was saying, like, so it's a brand or it's a business or it's music, and then you then get royalties paid out to you because you own part of that business or because of that music or
Like
whatever,
a
you know.
share.
So the actual digital art piece is just
A
the ticket.
representation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a representation of what you've bought into, I guess.
Right.
So you're not just buying a picture of a monkey, because I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah.
like Bored Apes.
Because that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Was just a picture, and I'm like, you could draw that.
Yeah, I think it did. I think
Yeah.
originally that's how it started. I
Right.
think originally it was just art. And then someone was like, but if you buy my art, I'll give you a free t-shirt. And then someone else was like, well, if you buy my art, I'll give you a free t-shirt and you can come to my bar or you can come
Yeah,
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
business and eat for free. You know, and it just grew. So now there's like, you know,
Shares.
shares, yeah. So if you own this, then you're getting then I'm saying, well, if you own this NFT, then you can get shares in my business and I'll pay out a percentage to all the people who own it. You know,
Yeah,
there's like
and that's what makes it so valuable.
that's what makes it so valuable. Yeah. And then so there's a lot of millionaires who have money that they need to or they don't want to pay tax on.
Yeah.
So that's got a lot to do with it too. So
Right.
like so they, you know, they buy digital currency, they put it all in there so they can store like millions of dollars just in this digital currency space and you know, be a little bit tricky.
Yeah, yeah. So what's the hono to cryptocurrency?
Well, it is so you use cryptocurrency to buy it. So cryptocurrency like Ethereum and Bitcoin, they have their own blockchains. So blockchains is where everything's stored and verified that this is what you own and that's how you know. So so you have to use cryptocurrency to pay for it. So most NFTs right now are on the Ethereum blockchain. So you have to use Ethereum to buy them. So you can go to exchanges. You can use your New Zealand dollars or whatever dollars to
Actual
buy
dollars,
yeah
buy
to buy
Ethereum
Ethereum. So
dollars.
right now one Ethereum costs about like $4,000. So
Right.
if you were to buy one Ethereum, that will cost you 4,000 New Zealand dollars. So these NFTs, some of them are selling for like, you know, upward of like 10, 20, 30, 40 Ethereum.
Ethereum.
Yeah. So you can imagine, you know, if one Ethereum is $4,000, then
Yeah.
the money's going crazy. Obviously, they don't all make money.
Yeah.
They don't
Like
all make
shares.
Yeah, like shares, like the stock market. You know, like any investment, you can't expect to always make money either immediately and or like best case scenario, you just make your money back. Oh, sorry, worst case scenario, you lose money and or make your money back.
Yeah, yeah.
But you should never invest what you can't afford to invest.
Sure.
Only invest anything that you can lose. So
That's right.
if you have your bill paying money and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
for the bills, don't touch
Do
that
not
money.
touch that.
Yeah, yeah. Use your extra pocket money or your cash. Use that to invest. This is not financial advice, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Zero financial advice from me. We're just
That's
talking
great
about
advice, man.
yeah.
Ticket.
But don't use any money you can't afford to spend because it is a risk, Fano. It
Yeah.
is definitely a risk.
So say you got some Ethereum.
Yep.
You bought or purchased an NFT.
Yeah.
You own that NFT
Mhm.
now. It's just like shares, and then
Yeah.
you can just sell it.
You can sell it if you want. So yep. So you've gone through the process. You bought this NFT. You can either hold it and hope that it gains in value. So most people who have successful NFTs, they'll do what they can to make sure their collection keeps growing in value. So they'll host events. A lot of them now have play to earn games. So they have a game attached to that, you know, attached to that NFT, attached to that digital image. So your image could be a playable character inside the game.
Right.
So those are draw cards too. So there's a playable game. You know, you can earn like tokens in that game that then can be traded for Ethereum. So it's like you can play games
can
to earn
play
money
games to
or
earn
digital
money,
currency.
yeah.
Yeah. So those NFTs do real well as well because there's something that's bringing people into it.
Yeah.
There's other ones you can stake, so you can stake your NFT in certain places, and then it will just it can make money just being staked in the thing. So I've got an NFT at the moment that makes like 30-40 bucks a day, just sitting there, just chilling, being staked in the universe. I honestly don't even know what staking means, but I know that I can stake it.
Now I know that I'm hungry.
yeah, and it makes money. So so if you want to look into it, find out NFTs are, you can look into it.
Yeah, look into it, do your research, but I do like
Yeah.
this corridor because you make sense. Like me reading it, I'm like, what is going on? But yes, hoki ana ki tērā whakatauki. Do not spend or bet scared money at Tiwi. Scared money, it's money you don't have, or that's money in
Yeah.
the bulls
Yeah.
category. Wai hoki reira.
Yeah.
Yo aroa for those who do, yeah, go check it out. Shares, investing, all of that kind of stuff, savings.
Yeah, because it's just an investment fund, like but so some things you need to look out for with NFTs if you want to start looking at. So every NFT has a Discord. So Discord is like a server or a platform where everyone joins into, and then it's pretty much just a massive chat, thousands of people right across the world who are all trying to buy this limited amount of NFTs. Say there's like 100,000 people in the Discord in this place, it's like a social media platform, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a big chat room. It's a big chat room. That's probably the best way to look at it. Discord's a big chat room. You join the Discord for a particular NFT. You join in on conversation. Typically, there's like only a few thousand NFTs that are going to be sold, but there's like 100,000 people, up to 100,000 people in that chat room trying to go for it. So you have to jump in that Discord. Make sure that they have a big following. That's one. So make sure the Discord, their social media, their Instagram, and their Twitter, make sure they have a legitimate following, an
That'll give
active,
you
legitimate following. If they've got 100,000 followers on Instagram, but only 2 likes on their photo, then it's not legit. He tohu tērā. Yeah.
Yes.
So kia tupato, kia matara.
Aye.
That's one. Make sure they have a big and legitimate following. That's one thing that you can look out for. 2, make sure that the team is fully doxed. And what it means to say the team is fully doxed, make sure that the team is just not a bunch of made up people. So it'll say, this is the team behind the NFT. And often they'll have just like fake cartoon pictures.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere for you to actually check out who the people are. So you can't click on it and take them to their business site. And, so make sure the team, you can definitely find out who runs the team, who runs the art, who runs the marketing, who runs the website. Make sure that the team is fully doxed and you can see who runs it.
Cool.
Those are 2 big things to look out for, Fane.
And one Discord that is just blowing up, we're going to talk about very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a hype wave.
There's a hype
going
wave
on,
going.
and it's the biggest Discord community.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that very shortly. But tēnā koe i o kōrero,
Yes.
i o māramatanga. It actually coincides with taku kupu whakarite te rānei. Nō reira kia au tonu mai, still to come, kupu whakarite i te kupu. E mea ana koe, and more NFT kōrero, he hoi ono tutai, he shei fu. It's chains. All about breaking those chains into you.
That's NFM. I'm going to keep holiday home.
Living in the things of it. Hey?
See you later, holiday home.
Morena, it's Iwi. You're listening online. Every time the song plays, we go into this VIP background music. No, just background studio sounds from us while we wait for the song to play, so we don't clash with copyright stuff from Facebook. Sure.
If you were listening to the NFT yarns and you want to ask a question about NFTs, feel free.
Excuse me, miss. Yo. It's bad.
If it's 4 months
40
since
seconds
your
of TV.
it's now time to get your free booster. Getting a booster is the best way to protect you and your family from COVID-19 variants like Omicron. Book your booster today at bookmyvaccine.nz.
The rhythm of the rohe.
So could I have you tomorrow? Could I have you today?
Ngati Hine FM.
Te me tō te rohe Ngāti Hine FM, mōre nei te iwi. You with the crew, Massey and Phoenix, here till 9, currently talking about NFTs and cryptocurrency and stuff.
Yes, yep. We've been talking about NFTs, non-fungible tokens, cryptocurrency, digital currency.
Just off the, when you said that, non-fungible, what is that?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea what a non-fung. Like I know NFT and I know that it's a non-fungible token, but I don't necessarily know what fungible is.
Anyway, I'm going to Google that while you carry on with the conversation. You said you needed to join when you do check out NFTs. You join Discords.
So you join Discords, which is essentially a chat room that you're invited to, which is free to be in. And so we were talking about NFTs, and there's one in particular that's kind of blowing up in Aotearoa at the moment, and it's called Trillionaire Thugs.
Yes.
It's called Trillionaire Thugs, and I think the reason why it's blowing up so much in Australia and in Aotearoa is because it's looked after by a team of Polynesians. Well, Maori, Fijian, Tongan, like it's just a, so it's a community
and one of them's All Black?
No, he's not. He's in it.
Not. He's in it.
Nah, he's in it. No, not that one. But so it's looked after by a guy. He does all the marketing. His name's Sam Ratumatavuki. I think that's how you say his name. Fijian guy, from New Zealand. Used to go to Wesley College. Let's go WTC.
Oh yeah.
He looks after all the marketing, and he has made a lot of money. He started a lot of things. He's done a lot of things, but a couple of the notable things he's done. He was a rapper named Fortify. He had music out with a lot of famous artists, and also he had some mobile apps called Fortify Games. That blew up. Color Switch was one of those games. I don't know if you ever played Color Switch. Fortify Games, and he sold that mobile app company and made a lot of money, like hundreds of millions, off of selling that thing. Yeah. So he's looking after Trillionaire Thugs. He's a part of the team. Another guy, Adam Burns, who's a Maori boy living in Australia. He is part of the NFT crew. He's looking after a lot of it too. There's Chase, who's an American guy, and another guy, Badman Kivo, who's another American guy. And so the reason why it's so popular here in Aotearoa is because of the influence from from Aotearoa, from our Polynesian community, and everyone in the community all just wants to see everyone be successful.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing for Sam or Fortify to just see everyone be successful in this thing. And he's staked his name to this thing and said, look, I'm putting my neck out on the line. I want this to do well.
Yeah.
I'm going to do everything it takes to make sure that this is a brand that everyone wants a piece of. Therefore, bring some value to your NFT.
Yeah.
If
So
you invest.
their images or their art that
Yeah.
they're doing thugs.
Yeah. So the imagery that they're doing is like, they're called Trillionaire Thugs. 3D, like digital imaging.
Animated. Yeah.
The guy who's working on the 3D animation stuff, because they're working on a game as well that'll
Yeah.
be in the metaverse, and also your character when you buy them, that can be your avatar when moving into the metaverse as
Cool.
well. So you'll be able to use your
And you only that's
you'll
you,
have it.
yeah.
Yeah, no one else will be able to use it. So and the guy who is developing the 3D animation, the 3D art, and the 3D game, he's also worked on other games like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Which was a massive,
Still,
game.
yeah.
Still
Yeah.
was Assassin's Creed. He was one of the developers on there, so it's going to be good quality. But yeah, so if you've seen Trillionaire Thugs around, that's probably why it's so popular, because it's it's looked after by Polynesians. And there's a guy on there. His name's he comes in and out. His name's Lord Fussy Tua. And he owns a cryptocurrency bank. And he talks about the past of money, the history of money, and where it's come from, and how they just keep printing money, so the value of money goes down all the time. And cryptocurrency, that will never be an issue, because there will only ever be, like, I think it's like 22 million or something, like whatever the cryptocurrency is. There'll only be a certain amount. They will never get any more.
Right.
So he's already started his first crypto bank. So he's talking about a cryptocurrency bank. It's all decentralized. So he talks about the way governments make money, and how Western Union makes money, and and how just sending money between families from different countries, and how much billions of dollars Western Union make just on fees. He talks about that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and how it's detrimental to us as Polynesians, and as Maori, so he really wants people to move into the space for those reasons. So if you want to look up Lord Fussy Tour, look him up on YouTube. He's got heaps of amazing stuff. Badman Kevo is an American guy who he does mentoring for businesses, and he charges like a minimum of $75,000 to have an hour of his time. But he's on there daily answering questions for free. It's all for free. So if you want to check out Trillionaire Thugs,
Yeah.
do it.
And you've got other influencers in there that are following
there's heaps of influences there. The cool thing about it is
and athletes.
there's
and,
All Blacks,
Yeah.
Bowden Barrett's in there, Pity Weepu, or heaps of NRL players. Pretty much any influencer you could think of in terms of New Zealand, Aotearoa, and Australia.
Vince Harder,
they're in
DJ
there.
Severe.
DJ Severe. Who else is in there? I had a conversation with Adi Savia in there, Aaron Smith. Because in that space everyone's equal.
Yeah.
Because we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all
And
trying
everybody wants you to be on.
Everyone wants you to be on, but also everyone wants to do what they can to get this particular NFT. So there's All Blacks in there, but in there they're not All Blacks. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk. So the thing is, you can get in there for free and network for free. So if you don't have the putia to invest, you can still get into these communities and network for free one night. So if you're, for example, if you're an aspiring rapper or producer or artist, one night on the live voice chat, there was Mellow Downs, from New Zealand, Kings, and the Swidit Boys, and then DJ Severe, DJ Noise, and all these producers were on there, and they were asking people to come on and rap. If you're a rapper, come on and rap on these beats, or if you're a producer, come show us some of your beats. And if they're on, we'll put you on. Like, we'll use your music. We'll pay you to use your music so we can collaborate. So that's all free opportunity. If you're a rugby player, if you're an aspiring athlete, you can be in there talking to all these famous All Blacks, NRL players, and they're giving you advice for free. So you can do all of that sort of stuff for free. So even if you don't want to invest, these networking opportunities are still available. So if you were a producer that night, people were saying, yeah, I'm a producer, here's some of my beats. And then boys like Mellow Down, Swidit, Kings were like, that's fine, let's link up. Let me follow you, let's link up, show me what else you've got, those sort of things. So that's all free. All of those opportunities. So if you're skeptical about spending money on it, you can still network with these people for free in these spaces.
Ora.
That's the exciting part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting. I feel like we need to go into like a podcast area,
Yeah.
wānanga type thing, because
Yeah.
that's just not even scratching the surface
Nah,
of this
yeah.
whole kaupapa. Engari, e mihi ana ki a koe. Very shortly, we're going to check out our Iti Te Kupu wahanga, tō tātou wahanga makau. He oi anō, NFCs and Tiwi, just do your research.
Yeah.
And look out for our podcast, because
Yeah.
Matua
We might
Phoenix
have
has
to
got a
talk
lot
about
to
it
say. And honestly, I'm learning, trying to.
Oh, it's like that, eh? No rei na whānei kaua e huri ki te ana ki ngati Hine FM.
Yeah.
It was about 5 minutes ago. Morena.
Oh, morena.
I said, yeah. Can I go for a ride? We'll just go straight into Iti Te Kupu. Here with me, oh baby. Let's pretend the flow was ours. Non-fungible. Token is a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger. NFT data units may be associated with digital files such as photos, videos, and audio. Because each token is uniquely identifiable, NFTs differ from blockchain cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Right, so it's just not the same, not fungible, I suppose.
Coin Bureau is one, like a mean one. So what?
Discord. Just info. Yeah. I like not to do with cryptocurrency or anything, but I like what is it? There's it's like finance advice or just tips on Insta. So it's I think it's two Māori guys or something like that.
I follow this lady, Frances Cook, about investment tips. She's real cool. New Zealand Kiwi lady. I always if I follow investment stuff, I always only try and find New Zealanders.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's actually advice that's just not even over. But she's real cool. I'm listening to her audio book at the moment called Tales from a Financial Hot Mess. It just talks about how terrible she used to be with money and to now where she's a financial advisor. She's got another book out that's kind of step 2 of that. It's like once you get your money under control, then step 2, this is like what you should be doing with your money. That's the one I want. To your money in the future.
I want to know, I've got savings.
Yeah.
But what can I do instead of just sit in a savings account? What's the best way to? Where should I just make it sit? Like it can sit anywhere.
Yeah.
But where's the best place for it to sit?
Exactly. Well, all of them will tell you, rich people will tell you never to leave money in the bank. That's the thing. They're rich people will tell you invest it all.
Yeah.
Not even, but just not risk one. 3 seconds.
Iwa te kaumā iwa ira ono ki whānganei nei, iwa te kaumā iwa ira tahi tu atu i he kurangi mōre nei tiwi. FM, we are talking cryptocurrency, investments, shares, everything this morning. And
just
it's
investing, Just investing in general is like a very, I think investing is a very exciting concept in terms of that us as whānau Māori, we've only ever known to make more money, you got to work harder.
Yeah.
Our grandparents, our great grandparents, they'd work 12-hour days. Until their hands bled. That was the labor.
Yeah.
That was all they knew, was that to make more money and to be comfortable, you had to work harder.
Yeah.
And then there's all these people coming out now telling you actually it's about making your money work for you. You know, like
Yeah.
investor here, save, don't like we were saying before, like a lot of rich people advice, like Warren Buffett, he'll tell you never even to put your money in the bank.
Yeah. And then because there's a lot of advice that I've heard from heaps,
Yeah.
like save your money, which is all good, but just like save, hold, save,
Yeah.
hold, save, hold. I'm like,
Well, that's
and then you hear all this
yeah.
like new kind of,
Yeah.
not new, but you
Well,
know,
that's like
different whakaaro.
wealthy people know how to make money. Like wealthy people just, wealthy people know how to make it, and they'll, and then those assets become their kids' assets, and and so on and so forth. But like from what we're learning and all of that is that, yes, we got to work hard, obviously. But a part of your money, like it's a safe option to put it in the bank. But the bank, what the bank does it invests your money.
Yeah.
So the bank invests your
The
money.
bank is actually playing the game
Yeah,
we need
exactly.
to play.
Exactly. The bank is investing your money. So it's not just like random wad of cash sitting in the empty room, just sitting there and that's your money. They're investing it. And so the bank invests your money in all these different investments. And so you could put your money into a high savings account, It's a high interest savings account, and high interest as in like 1% or not even 1%, sometimes like 0.5%. That's the high interest account. But they're making, on the other hand, like 10-20% interest on the money that you've put in there, and you get like a small little 0.01% of that. So what a lot of rich people will tell you is to never have your money. And this is not financial advice, by the way. Guys.
And
they'll tell
we're
you,
also like just
yeah, I haven't done
we're
any of
hoping
this.
to do it.
But not to leave your money sitting in the bank stagnant. They'll say like KiwiSaver, for example. KiwiSaver is a good place to have it because it's savings for your future and they invest it for you. But that investment itself, KiwiSaver itself, like you can still do that same investment, but it doesn't have to be KiwiSaver. You know, like
you can look at Sharesies.
you can look at Sharesies, which is like a super user friendly way of investing in shares. A very good thing to look into for new investors is they're called ETFs, which is like it's a group of businesses as opposed to one particular business.
Yes.
So it's real conservative in terms of like how much it will fluctuate up and down.
Low risk.
Yeah, low risk. So because it's a group of businesses, so one might be doing well, but the other one's not doing so well. It kind of balances itself out. So it's really like minimal. And it's long term too. Like people think investments like I put the money in and then it's gonna be times 20. Yeah, like it's long term, just like KiwiSaver is.
Yeah.
Like with KiwiSaver, you put in your amount, the government puts in. The government matches your amount and whatever. But you can do those investments yourself. So like I think there's just tricks of the trade that we're just coming to terms with in terms of like how money is really made.
Yeah.
It's not about working longer and harder and saving all this money and then you kind of like miss your whole life because you were
Which
saving
is so old school
for retirement.
Yeah.
Which is quite old. Yeah, it is old school. Like work hard, save everything, and you work hard for 50 years and then you have this little nest egg and then you sit on that. But you kind of miss, there's a lot of you want to live comfortably and you want to enjoy, you want to be able to enjoy it. You don't have like 12-hour days every day for 30, 40 years and then retire on a average pension, like, which is what our whānau have been doing in the past. And, we don't want that for our kids and then their kids.
Yeah.
So
let's jump on the waka.
Look into invest. There's a book at the moment out from a lady named Frances Cook that I'm reading, which is real interesting. And it's called Tales of a Financial Hot Mess. And so it's real cool to read because it's just written like how we talk. Or you can listen to it on Audible if you're like me and you hate reading. It's on Audible, but she also has a podcast called Cooking the Books with Frances Cook, and it's a podcast you can find everywhere you find podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and it's got the title, so you can be like, oh, I want to know how to invest, or I want to know what's KiwiSaver, or I want to know, so
cool.
Check it out.
You want to read out Auntie Maud's comment?
Yes, there's a comment. So from Auntie Maud, it says the whole cryptocurrency kaupapa is very interesting. Just trying to get my head around the whole value concept of virtual products. I have met a couple of people who have made quite a lot of money through this medium. It just blows my mind. It still seems to me that the sooner you get into it, the better, as it just keeps getting more and more expensive to invest. Very interesting. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, look at Bitcoin, eh?
Yeah. We're starting, like the thing about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all of those other coins is that it's not a new concept.
Yes.
Oh wow. It's not a new concept.
Yeah.
It's not new. We've always used digital currency to buy things. Now it's just becoming more and more prominent. So you either jump on the wave or we're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, and like let's cut to our it's nowhere near that time. Thank you, Scotty. But let's play our It's Te Kupu buzzer.
Oh yeah.
Because it actually Te Kupu, yeah. Ai tēnei wāhanga makau a tātou, It's Te Kupu, he kupu whakarite, Māori metaphor or saying, and today's one is nice and simple, ihu manea.
Oh, uhe.
Ihu manea.
Ihu manea.
Ai.
Manea.
Manea.
Is that racist?
And I think it's he kupu whakarite mō i te rānei.
Ihu
Me o
manea.
mātauranga.
Oh.
O taka mai tō waha.
Manea.
Aye. Manea is, if you know what manea is, then you'll know what the kupu whakarite is. Manea, so ihu manea. Te hunga mōhio ana. Te hunga mōhio, I suppose.
Oh, true. Is that what manea is?
Well, manea is more te hunga tino mōhio, say.
Ah.
Expert there.
Oh,
Fully
true.
developed.
So that's what manea is.
Aye.
So ihu manea is just that person.
Yeah.
That person
So
is...
ihu, I suppose putting the ihu manea is probably that. You know how you like win the race by your nose?
Yes. Yeah.
Just the tip
So
of your
it's a
nose?
yeah.
Yeah, it's that person that's just a bit more expert than you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well,
Ihu
that's my
manea.
take on it.
Yeah, nah, hana. Ihu manea. So manea being like some sort of expert. Ihu manea, so like they're like out the front, like like tau ihu o te waka kind of thing. Ihu out the front, manea.
Yeah.
Ihu manea.
Ihu manea. So
Surely
expert, clever, knowing, intuitive. Yeah, so you can say it to describe a person. Oh, te rā tangata, ihu manea. Yeah. Tēnā koe te ihu manea. Or you can say, tērā whakaro. Oh, ihu manea tērā whakaro. That's clever.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. I
Aye.
like that. Ihu manea. Surely whānau at home, you know that person.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, e mōhio ke koutou.
Well,
te
i taku
tahi o ina.
noho, i tēnei wā tonu, i tēnei ata, and listening to all your knowledge bombs around NFTs and cryptocurrency and investments and all of that.
Yeah.
Tēnā koe te ihu manea.
Yeah. Ihu manea and investing, even though I've never really invested. I have bought a house.
Yes. Kia ora.
That we
But
move
I mean,
into soon
just
too.
to know, hey,
Huh?
it's knowledge.
Yeah.
It's there. Doesn't mean that you have to fully be practicing it right now, but kei reira, te mōhiotanga.
Look into investing, whānau. If you're listening, just look into investing. Like, I'm not saying invest, but look into it. Look into how money creates more money, because we want generational wealth for our whānau. We don't want to work till the knuckles of our bones are falling off and then you get like a little pension when you retire. We want generational wealth for all. Wealthy people already know these tricks and they're holding it to themselves. So you got to go find it. We have to go look for it ourselves.
They did something different. This is it.
They did something different. A lot of them will talk about like making debt work for you, making money work for you, you know, all of those sort of things. I'm like, oh, okay. They know something we don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Money don't buy you happiness, but if you're happy already and you need some more money, that will definitely be helpful.
Yeah. Also, still, the bottom line is you still need to do some sort of mahi to get the money to invest.
Yeah.
Yo no e tiwi, ihu manea koe rā te kupu whakarite mo te rangi nei. And I hope you've been enjoying all this kōrero this morning. We're here till 9, which is kua tai ki te wā kia huri te kei o tō tāua waka. Ko māua waka ki te kāinga. Hioi anō, maia māua mō tēnei wā kia kaha.
Kia maia.
Kia niwha, kia get investing.
Yes. No reira whānau ko huki tātou ki te mito o te rohe. Then we'll have our news from Wātea. Have a great day. Have an awesome Monday. speaking of ihu mania, anei tētahi o wera Troy Kingi with Tama
Oh,
Itukua. No
ihu
reira. Ihu mania. Ngati Hine FM. Up to.
That was up to. Righty, we thank you, Law, for coming along to the show today. We'll be back from 7 a.m. onwards. Hey, Popo. Go searching and researching about NFTs, investing, all of that kind of stuff. If you know more than us, let us know.
Don't keep it for yourself.
Pass on that, Martainanga. Ka kite.